when you want to work remotely, oftentimes you start to get a little bit picky about what it actually looks like. And when you're trying to break into that first remote role, it can be tough because a lot of employers look for people with remote experience. They want people who've worked remotely before. And so it's the classic, circular, how do you get the experience to get the job when no one will give you a job to get the experience?
Yes, catch-22.
And so, I totally agree. When you're going for a job, you're just going for your next job. Just looking at what you're able to do and what you can do. It might mean being in a job that's not perfect, that doesn't check a lot of the boxes that you're looking for. But if it's remote, it gets you in that environment. From there, not only do you gain the remote experience, but you gain contacts because everyone that you're working with is also remote. And so now you have people who also work remotely. They might know people in their profession who are doing this, which was the case for me. Your network of remote job possibilities expands so much more once you get your foot in the remote door of that first remote company. I don't think that it means having to cast your net so wide that you're applying to everything, but really just thinking about what you can do and then focusing on some of those areas that are really popular with remote work, that offer a lot of remote work opportunities. What can you do in those areas? Because that's where most of the jobs are, and that will help you kind of get that first one. And then from there, you can build your career.
So this just to show that you can start small as long as you start somewhere. Just take that first step into a remote job, even if it's making a few $100s a month or $1,000 a month freelancing, and then taking small jobs, get your foot in the door, and then see what can happen from there. And when people lower their standards, sometimes more opportunities open up, and then it becomes better than if they had planned and waited and searched for like years for the perfect job.